Hello everybody and welcome back to Sandy Bay, but this time we're in the multiplayer server, which does of course mean we don't have any machines. Well, we do have a few. We have 2 tractors, JCB and a New Holland just there, the lorry, and I've just bought off screen the New Holland combine harvester. Everything else which is standard we do have, but this, as you may be guessing, is the ground modification roller, but actually it isn't, it's just the standard one, so we're absolutely fine there. Nobody's going to take over and make the entire map tarmac, so that's all good. So let's go and buy some machines. Oh wow, that is a lot of commands not found. Okay, so if we go through the commands which we do have available to us, we can actually cheat the money, which I never do in single player, but I do in multiplayer. So this is going to be quite good. £3 million, so we'd have 6 zeros. There we go, £3,617,260. That sounds like a lot of money, but actually it isn't really. It isn't going to be a great deal. So first of all, I've just bought the 8340, and we should probably get one of these as well, but it can be a front loader tractor, so buy that. I'll do most of the buying off screen. I'll show you exactly what we've got later. But it's going to be, hopefully, a bit of everything. We need to have at least 12 machines. 16 machines, actually. No, we have upgraded, haven't we? We don't have 12 slots anymore. That was FS15. We now have 16, which is very good. Challenger. That could come in handy. See, even this is £327,000. Fairly expensive. Yes, I'll decide the rest off screen. Do we have anything like a vulture? Yeah, we do. Go for this. That actually is a pretty good colour, but I want to go for something a bit crazy like orange, just to see what it looks like. It may look like an orange, repulsive, or it could look really good. I'm not too sure. Otherwise we could go with something like purple, but I don't know if purple would be too popular. Suppose it could be. That's what we've got so far. Oh yes, we do of course have the stayer, that's rented. And also the Liebherr telehandler, but that is also rented, so that's going to have to be sold or returned, and then we'll have to buy another one because the rental fees on a server which is running 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, is going to be through the roof. I don't think we'll ever be able to afford it. Here are our pigs. Yep, we're keeping them, but of course we're going to have to add to them because in multiplayer we like to do a lot of stuff, which we can't really do in single player due to the lack of money. Oh, synchronizing. Okay, so over at the store you can see we've got plenty of machines. We probably are lacking a couple, but to be honest I think this is going to be okay for the time being. We'll probably get a forage harvester later as well, so we don't want to have too much clutter, if you get what I mean, because if we do have a lot of clutter it will start to lag for various people, depending on their connection speed and of course their computer speed. So yeah, that's going to do. I think actually there is a lorry parked in a field. There is. Field number 20. Rax is going for the ultimate challenge of harvesting this field. Now this server's been up for about, I suppose it's been about 4 hours, so they must have started fairly soon after I started the server. So really, the progress here has been pretty good. A lot of dedication. I seem to be in the way, unless, no, they're trying to unload into me. Let me just level up a bit. There we go. Yes, I thought there was something wrong. I was driving away from the harvester which was trying to unload into me. Something not quite right there. I must pay more attention. Anyway, that's unloading nicely, so let's just see how full it's going to make the trailer. Fairly slow at unloading. A bit more in the back. And yes, this series is going to be up to you really as to how long it's going to be. It's going to be between 6 and 11 episodes long. The reason why it's 6 and 11 is because 6 would bring it to 35, episode 35, and 11 would bring it up to episode 40. So, yeah, I mean, either way, it doesn't really bother me because it's just a multiplayer server. It's not something like we have to get the map out of the way to do another map. We don't have to at all. In fact, this is probably going to be the final multiplayer series for quite some time. Obviously, it's going to be going for between another 6 and 11 weeks. That's quite a long time anyway. But yeah, basically just because of the The lack of controls which the admins can have in this game is not really good enough. And yeah, it's going to be taking a break in a few weeks' time. Well, I say a few. Anywhere between 6 and 11 weeks. We'll just have to see. But Sandy Bay, yeah, just going to say it now, is going to be the last multiplayer map for the foreseeable future. But I can guarantee it will be returning. It's not just going to disappear off the face of the earth. It will be back. But it is going to take a break. So, yeah, I don't really have a great deal to do here. So I think we should probably sort something out over at the farm while the combine fills up. This tractor has been dumped here. Where should we put it? Probably in here. Oh, more synchronizing. The server is filling up nicely. Okay, I did get a little bit further into the shed, but then, of course, we have more synchronizing. I'm surprised. It seems to be filling up suddenly, this server, because it's been going for about 4 hours with just 6 or 7 people in, and now everybody is joining. It's as if they know when I'm recording a video. Spooky. Okay, the William TW says, Daggerwing, can you buy a trailer for my big tractor, please? Yes, William. I don't know how big the big tractor is, but we should be able to, we should be able to get something fairly decent. Okay, more synchronizing is complete. The Joskin always seems to be a very good choice. It just is. It's like an all-round tractor. Here's Rob. I don't think the Joskin would be any good for the massive Ferguson tractor. In fact, why it's in the middle of the road, I have no idea. So there is the William TW's trailer, all set up nicely. So now everybody is sort of looking for machinery. So if I buy a good cultivator, as you know, we have some fairly massive fields on here. We do now own every field as well. I just went ahead and bought them all because I would like to go over to the other farm more. There is that snake. So that should be enough cultivators. We don't have too many. We'll also buy a sowing machine. This one here. And also, suppose that's very similar. This one here. That should be good. Right, let's explore. Oh, I've just been told that we need to also get a forage harvester. So let's go with the crone. We'll buy that, and it needs to be basically the correct header for harvesting maize or corn with. So that's going to be the easy collect 602. That should all work as it needs to. What else should we get? Going crazy now. We're just, because we've got the money, I'm just sort of going for it and buying everything that we don't really need to have, like 3 cultivators or 2. Not sure how many I did buy, but that should all be good. Let me go into baling technology, and I will get a trailer. We're not going to be doing bales, but having a flatbed trailer can be very useful. So I'll go and grab it, and we'll take it up to the other farm, which we very rarely go to. Let's hope it doesn't get taken off me first. It could do. There's Victoria. Right. Let's go and get it. So yes, we don't have any kind of manual attaching. Also, I couldn't seem to find a way of getting the B mod installed. It may be possible, but it isn't actually on the immediate download list, the instant download list for the server. So I'm guessing there is a compatibility issue there, or maybe the author just didn't want it to be multiplayer. Not too sure. But there's no point messing about with it. Also, I've taken off the ground modification, so nobody can just make a mess of the server that way. And we do have the water brake mod installed, so that vehicles can't just be driven straight into the sea. So off we go. The forage harvest went left up there. Blade Gaming is following, so is Victoria, I think. Pretty sure. I'm guessing Victoria is a girl, I'm not too sure. The name is a bit of a giveaway. Either way though, welcome to the server. All genders welcome. And there is the field which we were working in last time, which is our main maize harvest. That was our main maize field. There is another maize field to harvest up there, so that can be done. I'm guessing that's where they're heading off to. Now my guess is not many people are actually going to venture up here. The main reason is there isn't really much up here. There's a lot of grass, but that is pretty much it. In fact, I probably should work on the grass up here a bit, really, because it's going to waste. Now we own every field, we should put it to good use. Field 27, I don't think is a usable field in sort of respects of mowing, because it's very rough. At least it used to be in FS15. I don't know if it is in FS17. We'll have to go and see. Anyway, yeah, this tractor is going to be fantastic just for doing a bit of yard shunting, that kind of thing up here. So we'll drop it off, then we'll head back over the other side, and I think there is going to be some harvesting going on, but it may just be a bit too cramped for us, so we may go back over to field 20 and finish off the, I think it was a wheat or a barley harvest. We'll have to see. There's that pothole. Really bad pothole, that. Right. I very rarely go left from in here, so we'll go left. Oh, that's a good trailer. That doesn't really move though. Static. Yeah, so this used to be like a storage area. In fact, there used to be the silage pits, but of course that's all gone now. It's all changed. So if we head up here, there should be a turning to the right, and we'll be able to just basically put this into the grass field. I did actually hit the wall. Yes, the roads around here are quite tight. You have to be a fairly decent driver, which clearly I am not. Still, I don't think we'll be up here too much today, but in another video, we will be. Lots to do. In fact, that could be, this field here, could be quite a good storage field. We don't actually have to put it up there. That is where our bee stuff used to be. It's a real shame I don't have the bee stuff, but, you know, it's good. We've made a good use of it in single player, and to be honest, we may use it again in another series. There we go. Okay, so there is our big trailer, which I've just purchased. I think they are still harvesting over there. Oh, it's just suddenly gone laggy. That isn't good. And yeah, whoa, Will. Scary stuff. Yeah, I think it's going to be in field 11. Pretty sure they are, but I can't say for sure. Yeah, really, we do want to be in field 20. It's going to be chaos up at the top, but we'll go there first just to see what's happening, and then we'll probably head back down here again. I think this is the first time I have used this Steyr tractor in this colour. I usually have it as red, but obviously orange is quite nice. Now loads of people are asking for different stuff. We can't buy everything. We have quite a lot of trailers and stuff, so I mean we've got to have a cap on how much stuff we do have. Actually no, the forage harvester is waiting, so this trailer should do us nicely until the other one returns. I did just buy a slurry spreader, and also I did also get a what was it? Wheel loader. Yes, JCB wheel loader. It's Peter Slow. Not going so slow. We need to get through that gateway, but it's going to be pretty hard. Very difficult. I'll try it, but I don't know if it'll work. Wow. Thankfully, we've got rear wheel steer on the trailer. CM is here. So this is the field which the worker planted. It seems to have done a pretty good job. No crop destruction, which can be very useful, especially in multiplayer. Set the cruise control, and then we'll go. Can't go too fast. I would say about 6 miles per hour. Okay, to keep everybody happy, I'll just buy one more trailer. Go with the aggro liner. Quite a big trailer. And, oh, we have stopped. But you see, because we've got some fairly big tractors with high capacity trailers, we don't have to have as many as we maybe should have. You see, the reason why I don't like to have that many trailers is because if you start working with a combine harvester or something, like you get 6 or 7 people following you when you only actually need 1 or 2 trailers. So I don't like to get that many. It's the only reason behind it really. But at the same time, they are a bit cluttersome, if that's a word. Is that a word? Maybe. So yeah, there's not really anywhere to store it, and it also does slow the server down. So there are certainly quite a lot of negatives to having too many trailers. I would say they outweigh the positives. As long as we've got enough, which we seem to have about 4, then that's all good. We're racing off again. Okay, so we've got a full load, 45,000 litres. Instead of taking all this to the farm, we do have many pits there, but it's not really worth it because if we then have to transfer it all again like we did in single player, we may as well just take it straight to the BGA because there are loads of silage pits over there which you can fill with chaff. And in fact, I think there is probably twice, if not 3 times more than in the main yard. So straight to the BGA with the chaff. So yeah, this tractor can tow it fairly well, even though it's a fairly big trailer. Oh, shame the driver's not so good. The driver could be better. Now, I don't know if anybody's over here. No, nobody. Oh, look at the lag. Nobody's over at the BGA, but they will be very soon because they need to do the pushing up with the wheel loader. So I'm sure it won't be too long. Right. So we can go left, but I think we'll go around the back and then just sort of pull through each pit and begin to tip. I'll start at this end, and I suppose the best thing to do is do an even spread, I guess. I don't really know the best way of tipping it, but if we just pick up some speed so we can still drive over it, then at least then we can work on it pretty easily instead of hitting like a mountain of silage and getting stuck, because that doesn't work too well if you do that. So that is surprising. We've left like a snail trail, even though we had an awful lot here, 45,000 litres. Impressive all the same. Now I'm going to leave the tractor just here because I know that somebody's going to take it. Right, so it seems to be in the shed. It's been taken to the wrong place. I'll head over there, we'll fold up the buck rake. It should have been folded up, so no point transporting it down the road where we can take a pedestrian out with it. That would be horrifically painful, and it wouldn't look too good from our point of view either. Keeps it within the lane width as well. Doesn't go over to the other side of the road. So yeah, it's all very busy over there. Very busy. And as you can see, we have enough trailers because there is always one filling up, and the next one should be back before that one is full. That's the plan. Hopefully it stays that way. Don't know if it will do. All we can do is hope. Oh, here is the other trailer. It seems to have got stuck somehow. Weird. But yeah, there are 3 trailers on the go, and now there is a New Holland combine harvester coming around the bend. It's a good job we were here. We can actually get this thing freed off. Come on. No, don't go in there. No. It's a good job this is multiplayer, where we get away with not being so realistic. This would smash the cab up in real life. I think I'll lift the front wheels off the ground then. Just have to wait for about 2 minutes for some synchronising. Right, I think what we're going to have to do then is reset the tractor. It's just going to be the obvious thing to do. Let's hope nobody jumps into it. Fantastic. And the trailer will push to one side. Or maybe not. Let's reset the trailers too, before we cause even more chaos. Sorted. Right, I'll see you over at the BGA. I'm stuck myself now. So here we are. Actually, it is looking a bit more mounded than I was initially expecting, but nothing to really compact just yet. It will compact, but it'll be very fast. 14%. Yeah. So just keep driving backwards and forwards over it. Who tipped that load there? That didn't take up much space. Must have been a very small trailer. Hello, Mike. What are you doing up there? Miking about. Yep. Somebody must be waiting to unload. Rob. Here is Rob. That must be the same trailer, I'm guessing. They don't have a very high capacity. Still, it's all extra. We'll get it all compacted in a second. That's a good idea. Tip on the move. Much easier than if you just tip it in a pile and try and spread it out that way. All sorted. Right. So obviously I think Mike is probably wanting to take over here, so we won't do an awful lot. But I will just try and, well, I was going to say level it, but that didn't really level it too well. scooped it up a bit more. The best thing is if we use the silage pusher just over there, because that really does level it very well. But yeah, I'll just put it here. Somebody else can take over when they want to. Okay then, so there we go, we have just swapped over, and yeah, it's not completely compacted, but it's good enough. Next time we'll be doing many more different things. I think this time it's just been a bit slow because we've been buying the new machinery, starting from scratch basically, so I mean, you've got to start everywhere. So yeah, hopefully next time it's going to be a bit better. So until then, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again very soon in the next video. Until then, bye for now.